Hey, welcome on back to another episode of CDS here on Simulated Mind. We are jumping right back at it to try to get to Reputation 7, which we are oh so close in. And right now, you see, I've been working on this red truck off recording just to try to get the levels up so that way, or I should say, get the reputation up so we can get closer to 7. And one thing I noticed was that originally, a couple episodes back, we were selling cars for around reputation 111 per sale. That's how much we were earning, was 111. Now that was with some actual mechanical enhancements and some, repairs to it and everything else, and getting, of course, polished and whatnot. Then I sold a car where I didn't really do much to it. I did body work, I cleaned it up, and I got around 54 reputation. So I'm trying to figure out whether we are getting less reputation per car sale because of what we put into it or what we don't put into it, or if it is because as we get higher up, as we get closer to higher reputation, we are earning also less reputation, which would be different to say the least. Because usually what it is that you have a pool. Like, for instance, you can see up at the top left, 2,600. And then as we hit reputation 7, ideally that pool should increase because it's a higher reputation. So you have to do more to earn it, right? So to get less reputation as well is kind of interesting. So we'll see what happens. We'll see if with this truck, what I'm going to do is I've already cleaned it. I've done the body work. I want to jump in and I want to do the mechanical repairs and then see how much reputation we actually get out of it. So we're going to do the repairs now and get into it. Now I'm trying to remember with this one what we needed to do. Let me go ahead and scan it again. Get the Carfax. Oh, yeah, that's right. Okay, so exhaust muffler needs to be changed out. We have our brake discs, which need to be changed out. The left for sure. The left front caliper as well. And the right rear caliper. But for the most part, it seems like the right side's good. The left side, not so great. So maybe the person just has a really hard time staying on the road. Who knows? Shock absorber right rear as well we could change out, and then the battery. So let's go ahead and do the battery because I should have one on me. So we'll pop over to the battery here. I really wanted to get back into this game, but I had to take a few days off, unfortunately, because I've been sick, which is always fun. And you never know where you got it from. You're always like, what the heck happened? Who did I... whose hand did I touch? Who, whatever. But yeah, so I'm starting to feel a bit better. I'm still sick, but I'm at least better than what I was, so I figured let's go ahead, jump on in. We got cars to repair and to sell. So that wasn't a brand new battery, as you saw that I put in there. I'm trying to still save some money, but at least it was better. It's better than what it was. Okay, I'm clicking on the exhaust, but it's not. Oh, that's right, because we have to lift it. That's right. Yep. Okay, and then I don't remember. Are there any holes? There's one. Let's try moving it around. Hole over here. Say ah. There we go. Value increased. Best notification you can get, let me tell you. It feels good. Okay, and then... So it's all on the left side pretty much that we're looking at. Left side here, and then I believe it was the shock absorber. Was it also on the left? Oh no, it was on the right rear. Oh, interesting. Okay. Something actually on the right, go figure. Craziness. Now, if you've been playing CDS, let me know your thoughts in the comments. How are you liking it? How are you enjoying it? Are you having a good time with it? Hopefully you are. I really like it, honestly. It's fairly unique. They've added some really nice, enjoyable elements to it, or layers to it. I'll be really intrigued to see where they go in early access, for sure. Now, what are they going to end up adding? What are they going to tweak? Because there is quite a bit you could do. Especially with the environment itself. You know, like, they have a bar where you get kind of bribes, if you will, or whatnot, to calm people down so that they hopefully work with you, you know, and you get the price that you're looking for. Actually, 67% is not bad. Now that I think about it, save on money. You know what, we'll hold on to that. I'll put the... Do I want to put the 100 on here? Right front is worse. Yeah, no, let's put that back on. Do you have a better caliper? Do 79 on that. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's so much they can do with the environment. So many things they could add where you can interact with people for different things. I personally would love a photo mode, or just like a free cam mode with no HUD. You know, way to turn off the HUD and get, you know, cool shots of the cars and stuff like that. All right, so let's go ahead, take this apart. I love how nice and easy things are, you know, like there is a process you have to follow, but it's nowhere near complicated, you know. Just easily get in, get out, sell the car, become a billionaire. No. Let's see. Okay, so next, let's remove the muffler. Pop that one on. Yes, this is looking definitely better. We need to do that right front brake disc, though. Right rear caliper. But as you can see, I bought it for $7,000. Market value already up to almost $10,000. But I'm curious on that rep. Let's see. You're at 44. Okay. Yeah, 5%. Man, you are grinding down those brakes. All right, pop that one on. What is the highest one we have? 68. Let's throw that on. All right, definitely looking better than it was, that's for sure. Yeah, let's go ahead and change out that caliper as well. As we can see, just by adding on the brake disc, we're now at 9.7 rather than 9.6. So it is really cool that you can actually see the market value go up in real time. Because you can start learning, like, okay, what parts really give us the most value? I'm really not sure how true, like, valuation would be in the real world, you know? Like, if you changed out these parts, how much would market value really jump up? I would assume it definitely depends on the parts, of course. Like, if you put in a new engine, that's going to impact the value a lot. Yeah, I am curious on how much parts actually do impact value, because I don't really know, to be honest. Like, for instance, if you do new brakes, is it really going to jump up a lot? Because it's not a super expensive process. You definitely need them, but it's not like someone can't go and get a brake job done, you know? The engine, again, or electrical work would be a lot more. And props to anyone who messes around with electrical work. Because that's not easy, honestly. Maybe to some people who do it, they're just like, oh yeah, this is, I've learned over time. But no, it's really not. And like, so much can go wrong. You do one little thing and all of a sudden you have multiple issues. Like, it's not easy, I don't think. I feel like, personally. I'm glad there are people out there that have the experience to do it. Yeah, that truck's looking really good. All right. Alright, I'm gonna photograph you like my French girls. If I had any, but I don't, so. We're just kind of winging it, you know? Oh, also, funny thing. So, last time I played this, I loaded it on this. Has anyone else had that experience? I just loaded it on top of the chair. No idea why. I loaded it and I looked and I was like, why are we so close to the ceiling? I looked down, I'm like, oh, that's because we're on the chair. That's interesting. I must have, like, when I saved the game and got and like exited out, I must have been near the chair, near the computer or something. So now it's time to sell. Now, what I've been doing, because I look at this, go competitiveness of the offer, too high of a price decreases customer interest, right? And so what I've been doing is trying to get middle ground, because I want to make sure that I'm getting as much profit as possible while not sitting around for too long. But I was actually told in the comments by Chris Edwards 4870, and I'll put the comment here on the screen, is that you can actually be a lot more aggressive with your sell prices. If you price it just into the red, you'll gain a significant amount more per car. So what they're saying is that you can still go in the red. Maybe we won't get as much interest and we'll have to wait a little bit longer, but people will still buy even if that pricing is in that red zone. So like, for instance, we have 10K here. Let's go up to, like, say 14. See, 14 is in this sort of like yellowish green zone. Usually I try to go for where it's just before that. So personally, I would do like maybe 13K or 13.5 here because we're in the green. But what they're saying is you could go on the red. It's like we could do 15K, 16K. So let's try, let's say 15K. It's our first sort of, jump into the red zone. And let's see how quickly it sells and if we can actually get it for that price or close enough to that price. So thank you for that comment. I appreciate it. We'll test it out and we'll see how far we can go with it. because I'm definitely down. If it gets you more profit, why not? All right, so that is now posted. We're actually closed because it's late at night. So I'm just going to take a nap, and we'll get back at it. All right, so let's see how fast this sells and if we can sell it for near that red area, red zone amount. 15K Canyon. I mean, that's pretty cheap. Anytime I've gone to the Grand Canyon, it usually costs more. You know, you think about gas and mileage and all the people along the canyon that are trying to sell you stuff. If you ever get a chance to check out the Grand Canyon, it is pretty cool. Like, visually, very stunning, very different. Very, very different from, I think, what many people are used to. It is a pretty quick stop, though. Like, you know, you go there, you maybe hang out for 15, 20 minutes, and then you're like, okay, cool, I'm good. You don't really want to be, like, out there exploring, and in certain sections you can't, you're not allowed. So it really is just, like, find a vista, hang out for a bit. A lot of times there are local merchants or people from even within like an hour away who drive out there and sell goods, necklaces and pottery and things like that. Really like that, this like reddish orange color. It's really nice. Red to kind of orangish a little bit. I know some of it's the lighting right now, but yeah, it's a nice looking truck. All right, here we go. Our first two customers. Yep, customers. Hi. I do love it when people actually just come up and go, yeah, I'll give you the full amount. I was like, huh? Because in the demo or prologue, and then in the initial early, like, I gained early access to the early access, right? So this was before like public launch, so I was playing it then, and no one was doing that. So I just got into my own routine because I was playing it so much. Then all of a sudden someone said like, oh yeah, I'll buy it outright. And I was like, what? I had to like I had to do a double take, and I had to like re-examine everything and be like, wait a minute, what? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Yeah, so she wants to go for 9K instead of 15. So let's go 14,750. 91. She's really not moving down any. Okay, now we're to 10K, but that's still not where we want it to be.
No. No.
I swear we had candy in our inventory. I'll have to check that. Because it's interesting. Evidently, cigarettes are only for male NPCs, and candy seems to be only for female NPCs. I don't get it. Like, it should just be, like, sure. Like, it should vary. It shouldn't just be, like, all, like, on one quote-unquote gender of an NPC. It's strange. Okay, so we'll wait to see what happens. So far, we only had one offer, and they weren't really close. Because let's see, what's the market value right now? Look at the Carfax. 10K. So we would have gotten market value from her, but that's it. So hopefully we could get lucky here. Oh, also, talking about things that changed from the sort of closed early access release to the open, to the public. Mary mentioned that when they released the game to the public, that that's when they, of course, added in the system where you have these sort of like restrictions on what you can replace in the car until you upgrade to a certain level. And yeah, that makes total sense. I kind of figured. I was just kind of surprised because, again, I had played the game for several hours and had already gotten sort of into a habit, into a flow. And then all of a sudden it was just different. It was just changed. So I was like, cool. Like, it's good. It's just one of those things where it takes you by surprise. Yeah, so they want to go for 9K again. A little bit higher still, though, but because they want 9, they're willing to spend 9.4, but we need to get them up higher. So let's go 14, 1450. Whoa.
Oh, hell no.
Sure, 55. Let's do 13. 900. Okay, now we're above market value. We have one more chance left. Do 13.5. Now we're at 12K. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if getting it in the red is really helping it much. I mean, I guess maybe, because if we did 12K, which would have been 2K over market value, we wouldn't have gotten this offer at all. And if we got if we said 13, we might not have gotten this offer at all. So I guess so. There's still a chance that we could sell it for 15K. But yeah, I could see where going in the red, we're not getting as many people wanting to offer or wanting to bid on it, but we are getting more wiggle room to play with, so that's totally fair. So with this, we're getting what, about $3,000 more than what we spent. Well, no, I take that back. So the car that we bought, the price that we bought the car for was 9K, but we did put in some parts. So at that point, yeah, we're getting about 2K back. A little over 2K maybe. And we're over market value, so that's at least something. Let's... do I want to try one more person? Let's try one more person. So I do really want to test this out to see what we could do with pricing, as well as, again, paying attention to the rep that we earn. We have 2 more people. I will sell it to one of these people if they have a good bid. Oh yeah, so he's off. We'll see if we get someone. I'm going to start looking for another car here. We've got 64K to our name. That's pretty nice. I'll take it. Ooh, cargo wise. Drivable. And it is a filter, by the way, where you can actually make it where you could see if you do a search, you'll only see drivable or non-drivable, whatever you want, which is really nice. And Vernon Clark, I believe, is the one that mentioned that as well, that you could just filter it out, which is a great point. I was just so surprised at the fact that almost every single car listed was not drivable at the time. Like in that one episode, and even after that for a bit, it was just constant, not drivable, not drivable. It was just a bunch of paperweights, a bunch of lawn ornaments. And I'm like, I'm not looking for that. Yeah, so we've gotten 3 people interested in the vehicle, and they weren't much higher than market value. One was 1K over, another one was 2K over, and then another one again was 1K over. All right, so what I'm going to do, we tested it. That was the big thing. Let's do this as well, though. Let's do the odometer. Hi, I'm just testing the electrical. Don't mind me. Oh, we're still going. Oh, nice.
No. No, no, no. No.
Watch the years just melt away.
Oh, hell no.
Ooh, ooh, it's magic. You know. So 60% drivable. Excellent. Did that really? I don't think that changed the market value, though. Changing the mileage on it didn't really seem to. Maybe it changes the interest that people have in the vehicle. So let's go with 13.5. We go. We go 1400. We could try to push it into that pea green area. Let's do 14,500. Hey, there we go. All right, right off the bat. $9K once again. All right, let's try to go 14,150. K 10.3. Let's go 14K. 11.6. That's a good jump. All right, nice. Let's do 13.5. Can't get. Yeah, they never take a cigarette.
Uh-uh.
Not really getting a lot of meat on the bone from this either way. So let's just see if we can get someone. I'm gonna go to that meeting. How far is it? I can run to it, drive the car back. It's drivable, so that works in my favor. If I could get past the brush. We're gonna grab this cargo van. The Sprinter, if you will. 10.5, fantastic. Let's go with... You know what, actually, let's go for 8.7. Like, oh my god. So... We got her down to 9K real quick, though. Holy cow. Oh, wow. Okay. 8863. I'm gonna be that guy. She really wants to be like, no, $2 more. I'm gonna at least squeeze something extra out of you. Alright, fine.
Yeah! Haha! Yeah, yeah! Woohoo!
I'm glad she's happy. Hey, quit flipping off my truck, you jerks. Hello. Thank you for your work. I appreciate you. There you go. Alright, so he's gonna work on that. We're waiting on the truck. Come on, this would be a great thing for the kids. You just strap them in the back and you're good to go. Oh, hi.
Woo!
Let's try 14K. 13.75. Or 19. Whoa, 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 whoa. That's not 13. I mean, I'll take 19, but... Oh, she is just really hanging at that 10K. What the heck is up with these people? Yeah, I should have went with the 12K offer, I guess. I really should have went with that, because, man, it is not easy trying to sell for this price. Alright. We got work to do. Let's see what other cars are out there right now. So what we'll do the price filter, condition, drivable. Yeah, 26 not drivable. Wow. We have the Harmonia Largo, Off-Rider Canyon, the Allegretto as well. Let's do the Largo. I don't think we've actually seen this car in person, so. All right, how much time do we have on the body work here? Minute 30. All right. Man, think about how many puppies you could have in the back of this. Come on. You know you want it. No? Yeah, even in that pea green zone, we're still having a hard time to sell this. And the interested people we are getting, the bids just aren't that high. It's potentially still more than what we would have gotten if we just stayed in the green, but yeah, I'm not sure how worth it is.
No. No, no, no. No.
You know what? They're only 155. Let's hoof it. Leg day. We need the steps. All right, so the Carfax on it. Right rear brake disc. Caliper front right. Exhaust manifold. Other than that, not really bad. Few quick things that we could turn over and then do the visual condition. You know, polish it up. Do the body work. Good to go. So she wants 14.1. Let's go with 12K. Okay, so the body work got finished up. Whoa. No, 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 no. Sure, all twos. Lucky number.
Hey.
All right, fine.
Yeah. Woohoo.
Excuse me, pardon me. We have someone interested in that truck, so I'm trying to rush back over there now. I don't know if they just stay there, or if there is a patience meter of any kind, so. Hi there.
Yeah!
Oh, okay.
Oh, hell no!
You're ready to go. 4K, or 14K. Let's do 13,375. I really can't get that 12K offer again. Man. Alright, fine. I want to hit rep 7.
Alright, partner. That's the good deal.
So I'm not 100% sure, honestly, how much rep we got off that. I was looking and I didn't see it because it's usually such like a tiny number that appears. But we're at 2,615 out of 4,200. What? I don't know how much. I don't know if we got over that 54 rep or not. I tried looking, but I'm not really seeing it. I think it would be nice if you had a way of reviewing that. Well, yeah, because I think we could track. Yeah, we could track monetary value, and you know what goes out, what comes in. But I'm not seeing the rep, and I wish there was a way of tracking the rep just to know. Because again, it appears like ever so briefly on the upper left, and I just did not see. I was looking all around for it, and I just did not see it pop up. I'm sure it did. I just missed it. All right, so we have some upgrades to do here. So we could do the office now. Bigger office, a parking lot with a concrete surface, car display platform, storage expansion, new tool repair machine. All right, let's do it. 35K. In the warehouse, you'll find a machine to repair parts. Oh, that's awesome. All right, interact with it and move the damaged parts from the inventory to the machine. Start the machine by interacting with the side panel. When the work is finished, drag the refurbished part back to the inventory.
That's it. More space means more rides for sale.
Holy crap.
Now you just gotta fill it up. Chop chop. Time is money.
Wow. Okay, what a change. Holy crap. Yeah, what an upgrade, at least visually. Dang. All right. Look at this. Nice. Moving on up. Ooh, look at this. Break room. I want to see all the nice shiny. Bathroom overhaul. Oh. No shower, but, you know, that's fine. We got a hose in the back. Break room. Ah, all right. Cool. Looking nice. Hey, we got to talk to him real quick. Maybe. Hold on. Yeah, we got to clear this status. There we go. All right, I'll take that stinger. I'm completing stuff, and I don't know what I'm completing. So we have that car. Let's take that to the body shop. Oh yeah, look at all this space too. Front space, the sides, and it's concrete. Inventory also expanded over there. Look at that. It actually got bigger. That's very cool. Where'd our person go? Oh, because it's late. So they left. Okay. Let's check out and see if we have any other upgrades. Okay, so we need 40K for the car wash. Additional workstation. Hire a worker to take care of the car wash for you. That would be amazing. So the office has one more upgrade currently in early access. Mechanical workshop has one more upgrade. And then body workshop has one more upgrade as well. So next thing we'll be aiming for will be the car wash. We just need the money. All right, let's go ahead and clean the cargo van, and we'll go from there. It will be nice to have someone actually doing this for us. All right, so drive this over. We're going to get the bodywork done on that Harmonia. We did bring it to the back, right? Okay. So yeah, so what we'll do is we'll rest, and then in the next episode, we will get the bodywork done on that Harmonia, get the mechanical work done on the cargo van, and take it from there. But thank you so very much for joining me for another episode of CDS here on Simulated Mind. We sell the best cars. What can I say? Take care of yourselves and each other. I'll see you in the next one.